I'm joined in the BT studios by Alessandra Salaturi. Welcome to our show.
Good morning.
Very nice to see you. You are an art dealer,
to see you too.
and moving day is coming up next
Yes.
week. A lot of people will want to sort of, either get new art or in the new place. It has to fit every room.
Absolutely.
My first question, and I'm sure a lot of people at home are thinking the same as well.
Yes.
How do we buy art without breaking the bank?
Okay, so this is a great question. Most people don't have $5,000 to spend on a
Exactly.
piece of art, right?
Of course.
So there's so many options out there. Nowadays, art is really becoming so much more accessible. There's a lot of online options nowadays, so there's online marketplaces and galleries online. And what's great about that is that it allows you to have a lower price point for your art.
Okay.
I'll also say Montreal is an amazing city to find art in. Look in our backyard. There's so many great emerging artists here, established artists. I really encourage people to go to local art fairs. Like even next week, there's going to be Montréal en Art, which is a great festival. So there's really a chance to learn about art, meet the artist, see what you like, and go from
See
there.
what you like
Yes.
and find the right art at the right
Yes.
price point for you. Okay, let's
Absolutely.
get into breaking down like the house, the different
Okay,
rooms. We'll
let's go
start
for
with
it.
the living room. So how do you pick a piece of art for the living room?
Yes, so this is a great point. The living room, Alex, is my favorite place to choose art for.
Well, it's also going to be sort of the centerpiece of the house, right?
Exactly. So if you're moving into a new home, the living room, I say, is the #1 place you should invest in a piece of art. So if you do have a budget for art, go with the living room.
Right.
A lot of us nowadays have open concept homes. So when you're in the living room, you basically see the rest of the house. So if you have really one statement piece, you can really transform the entire space.
It's true.
Yes. So
Okay.
one thing I want to say,
Yes.
a lot of people think you need to match your art to your decor. So this is a fallacy.
Okay, not true.
No, not true. Or I don't believe it.
Or was it true at one point and now trends are changing?
Yes.
Okay.
I definitely feel for me, you really want to pick a piece of art that speaks to you, speaks to your personality. What do you love? What attracts you? Because that's going to be the conversation starter when people come in. And you can really, build an amazing space around one statement piece that you love.
Okay, and it doesn't have to fit the decor. That's a good point.
Yes.
We're moving into the bedroom now.
Yes.
What are the do's and don'ts in the bedroom?
All right, so the bedroom is really your place to relax and unwind. So my first tip is to go for something with a calming color palette. So blues, grays, beiges, that's really my #1 tip. Secondly, I would say I love, personally, images of nature. I'm a big fan of the ocean.
Well, I think to keep the ocean on your mind every day would be a good thing.
Especially if you're living in Montreal, we don't always get the chance to see the water. So for me, that is a big thing. I love this piece here. It's by a U.S. photographer named Gray Malin. He's absolutely huge. What I love about his work, it's aerial beach photography from around the world. This is an image from Australia. It's a fun piece, but it's also really calming. Calming.
Great.
So that's our key word.
Of course.
One more thing I would say, if you're asking yourself, where do I put the piece in my bedroom? I have 2 tips. #1, put a bigger piece above your bed, because it could be really a focal point.
Yes.
Or alternatively, if you have a smaller piece, maybe around this size, you could take 2 of roughly the same size, put it above your bedside tables. They don't need to be the same piece, and it'll create symmetry.
And quickly, before I let you go, the bathroom. What do you do with the bathroom?
The bathroom.
Yes.
So that's the last place people normally think about putting art, but it's
I would think
actually,
so.
it's a good choice. And the reason I say that, Alex, is us women, we spend a lot of time in the morning getting ready in the bathroom. You know how it is, right?
I would think, I believe so.
Exactly. So you want to add a touch of glamour, some elegance. We have a piece here by Georgiana Lane. It's a picture of Versailles in Paris. Beautiful choice. Maybe even consider leaving it on a table if you don't have a lot of space, or group some smaller pieces.
It also seems calming to me as well if you're about to start your day. Alessandra, thank you so much. All wonderful tips, of course, leading up to moving day coming up next week.
Yes, fantastic. Thank you.